Hey everyone, I hope you're having an awesome day. It's been quite a day for me. I actually just got home from a really long day. My daughter Mila knocked her front tooth out. So yeah. So it was super fun. So we are home. They are watching Land Before Time, and I'm popping on here to just share with you something that really has been on my mind this last week. Ladies, voices off. That's teacher in me. I'm using teacher language with my own kids. But anyway, I wanted to just share something about this business that I think is really important to keep in mind, especially if you are new and you're starting out. And that is this idea that time and consistency is what will start to get you what you want out of this business. So, when I first started out, I kind of had this idea in my head that I would be making a ton of money right away. That I thought I'm going to sign up for a hobby coach, but you know what? If this Amber Kuiper person can do it, I can do this too, and it's going to be no problem. I just have to sell a bunch of challenge packs and get people hooked up with a program, and all of it, it'll just work out. And I learned really quickly, like most of you learned, that it just doesn't work that way. That actually selling those challenge packs and getting people hooked up with them can take a lot more effort than we anticipated. That a lot of this is about learning and about getting outside of your comfort zone, posting to social media when you maybe never were a poster before. And you start to realize, oh, this isn't as easy as some people make it seem or make it look. So I'm here to tell you that this business is not easy. It's hard. And what really needs to happen and what you really need is just some patience and some consistency with the business. So here is some 3 tips and some mini goals that you can really be consistent with, that you're going to see these long-term gains. Before I share those though, I just want to share a little bit about what sparked this idea for me. So I want to just share with you, and I normally don't do this, my income. When I first started out Beachbody coaching, I was making it was really inconsistent. So I could be making anywhere from $15 a week to $150. And the first week I started coaching, I think I made almost $200, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. This is so great. And then the next week it was totally different. I hadn't really reached out to a lot of people and hadn't invited as many people. And because my income was all commission based, I didn't really have a lot of stuff coming in. So it was just kind of like this. It was up and down, up and down, up and down. Well, over the last year, I've just noticed, instead of kind of that inconsistency, now I'm getting a little bit more consistent where I can plan on at least $200 a week. But now I'm starting to see numbers up in the 500s for my income. And that is a direct result of consistency over time. It's not about the fact that I have, figured something out, or that I have the secret sauce, or I'm doing something with my posts, or I figured out Instagram. Honest to God, it has nothing to do with that. It has to do everything with really being dedicated to certain things and doing them daily, and just knowing that it doesn't happen overnight. Just like any goal you set, it's not going to happen overnight. If you think about, this is your business. If you were to open up a brick and mortar store, you would take 3 to 5 years before you were even making an income. The beauty of network marketing and the beauty of Beachbody is that you can start making a really significant income in a lot less time, a year, 2 years. So now that I've reached Diamond Rank, now that I've got a team underneath me, now that I've got coaches who are also super excited and working the business, which excites me to work the business, I'm starting to not only see my income be commission based, where I'm actually, where I get money from the challenge packs that I get people set up with, but it's also being really driven by my teams, my team bonus cycles. So I, this week, had almost $300 in team bonus cycles. So here are the things that I've just been really consistent with over time. Now, this has happened every single day. And I just want to share this with you because I want you to know it's happened every day. I literally have not taken a day off since I started coaching. I have been working my business every single freaking day. I did it the day that I miscarried. I did it the day that I, that I've done it on holidays. And I'm not saying that because I want you to do the same thing. I'm just saying, I've been super dedicated to this business. And because I know that if I am, and I stick with it, and I learn as I go, and I keep failing forward, that good things, big things are going to happen. So here are the things that I would really recommend you being consistent with. Number one, be consistent with your posts. So if you can do anything, you know, the first thing that I just started to be really consistent with is posting. I would post once a day. And the thing that I always thought in my head, you know, when I was uncomfortable posting and when I was like, oh my gosh, I do not want to be that person, is I'm always just going to add value. So my post was either going to be about something funny, it was going to be a tip, it was going to be the fact that I found avocados on sale for $1.10 at Target. It was it was stuff that I knew people would find useful. Then as I got comfortable with that, I started getting comfortable with going live very consistently. So I go live 3 times a week. I usually make my videos how-to videos, like, you know, like how to go to bed earlier, how to, like, just something that I know my audience, my avatar, as Jenna was talking about yesterday, would connect with. So I just decided that was the first thing. Be consistent with your posts, okay? So just be there, be visible. I also was really consistent, this is number 2, with Messenger, with every single day connecting with people. At first, my messages to people were genuinely just about connecting, not necessarily inviting. As I have learned more, I have been braver, and I've been able to say, okay, now that we've connected, now that I have a connection with you, I'm going to invite you to my challenge group or a free group that I'm running or whatever it might be. So I just, every single day, I reached out to at least 3 to 5 people privately on Messenger just to have a conversation. Sometimes the conversation was as simple as, hey, you know, I just have to congratulate you because I saw that you just had a baby. How are you? It's been so long. And sometimes the reach outs were, you know, I noticed that you said you were looking for recipes, dinner ideas. Here's a great one that we use all the time. You know, it was just something kind of genuine to get a conversation going. The third thing that, I'm sorry if my kids are so loud. The third thing that I was really consistent with is hitting Success Club. So once I hit Success Club, it just became a non-negotiable for me. So every single month that happens for me. I don't care what I need to do. I don't care if I need to incentivize people with a $10 gift card to Target. I don't care if I have to work until midnight. I am hitting Success Club every single month. And I just have that mindset. It's not like, I know there are going to be people that are going to need my help, and I don't have a scarcity mindset. I don't believe the market is saturated. I don't even go down that road. I just believe that I can do it. And so I do. I just hit Success Club. Honest to God, you guys, Success Club is a mindset. If you believe that you can help other people, you will, okay? You will. You absolutely will. Number 4, the thing that I do and make sure that I'm really consistent with is I run challenge groups month to month. So it's a simple thing, but just so that it's out there, you make sure that you have a challenge group, a fitness club going on month to month so that you can invite people into that. And number 5, the last thing that I do that I'm super consistent with is I also run a free group every single month. So this month isn't necessarily a free group, it's Clean Week, but every single month I have a free group on Facebook. It's a topic that is just, you know, whatever, something that, like, one time I did the Miracle Morning. One time I did a sugar-free group. One time I did like a Type B Mamas group. You know, I just did different groups that I thought would connect with my audience and get me new people in. And then finally, I'm going to add one more bonus tip, and that is you need to be consistent with adding to your network. This is something that I didn't do right away, that I didn't know to do right away, but you need to be adding friends to your network every single day, at least 2 to 3 people, so that you're constantly getting new people into your network so that you can see, so that you can, like, you know, make new connections and eventually build relationships with them where you can invite them into a group. The way that I do that is, honestly, sometimes I use Facebook's, like, you know, there's a friend request thing. They will have recommended friends for you. Sometimes I add them that way. Sometimes I go to my husband's friend list and I just add females that he's friends with, that we might have something in common. And sometimes I go into groups, different Facebook groups, and I add friends there. So be sure that you're adding to your network as well. Okay, so those are my tips about being consistent. You need to be consistent with your posts. You need to be consistent with going live. You need to be consistent with hitting Success Club. You need to be consistent with running challenge groups. You need to be consistent with running free groups. The other thing too, you guys, is as you grow on, you need to be consistent with inviting people into the coaching opportunity. So as you grow your your business, if you grow your customers, you need to be thinking, okay, these people not only will make good customers that I can help, but also these people I could help even more by showing them how this opportunity can change their life. So those are my tips. I hope you find them helpful. Have a great night. Talk to you soon.